Title asterisk, died laughing at own joke, hook, midnight to 0:30, imagine being so amused by your own joke that you literally die laughing. Sounds crazy, right? Well, it actually happened to a medieval knight named Sir Alexander in the 13th century. He was attending a banquet at Windsor Castle on a chilly winter evening in 1278 when he cracked a joke that would be his last. But what was so funny that it killed him? Let's dive into the story. Section 1, The Struggle, 0:30 to 3 o'clock. You know how sometimes you just want to make people laugh, but your jokes fall flat. You feel like you're not funny enough, and it's frustrating. Sir Alexander was no exception. As a knight, he was expected to be brave and serious, but he had a secret passion for comedy. He would often try to make his fellow knights laugh, but they would just groan at his jokes. You can relate, right? We've all been there, trying to be funny but feeling like we're not good enough. But Sir Alexander didn't give up. He kept trying, and one day, he stumbled upon a joke that would change everything. Or so he thought. Pattern interrupt, let's take a quick pause and ask, what's the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you while trying to be funny? Section 1 continued. So, Sir Alexander was determined to make it big as a comedian, but he faced a lot of setbacks. He was rejected by the royal court jester, and his fellow knights thought he was wasting his time. But he didn't let that stop him. He kept practicing, and his jokes started to get better. He even began to perform at local taverns, where people would laugh and cheer him on. But little did he know, his biggest performance was yet to come, and it would be his last. Cliffhanger, what was the joke that killed him? Was it really that funny? Let's find out. Section 2, The Turning Point, 3 to 6 o'clock, on the fateful evening of February 12, 1278, Sir Alexander was attending a banquet at Windsor Castle, where he met a fellow knight named Sir Edward. Sir Edward was known for his love of humor, and Sir Alexander saw this as an opportunity to showcase his comedy skills. He started telling jokes, and to his surprise, Sir Edward was laughing uncontrollably. But then, Sir Alexander dropped the bombshell, a joke so outrageous, so ridiculous, that it would change the course of history. The joke was, why did the dragon go to the doctor? And the answer was so unexpected that it would leave everyone in stitches. But what was the punchline? Pattern interrupt, have you ever heard a joke that was so funny, it made you snort your drink out of your nose? Share your story in the comments below. Section 2 continued. So, the joke was, why did the dragon go to the doctor? And the answer was, because it had a blazing cough. Sir Edward laughed so hard that he fell off his chair, and Sir Alexander was thrilled. He had finally made it as a comedian. But little did he know, his joke would have a deadly consequence. As he stood up to take a bow, he started laughing uncontrollably, and his body couldn't handle it. He died right there, on the spot, laughing at his own joke. But what's even crazier is that his joke was so funny, it started a comedy revolution in medieval England. People started telling jokes and laughing more than ever before. But how did they do it? Cliffhanger, what was the secret to Sir Alexander's comedy success? And how can you apply it to your own life? Let's find out. Section 3, The Method, 6 to 9 o'clock. So, what was the secret to Sir Alexander's comedy success? It all came down to 3 simple steps. 1. Know your audience. Sir Alexander understood what his fellow knights and the royal court found funny. He tailored his jokes to their sense of humor, and it paid off. 2. Be authentic. Sir Alexander didn't try to be someone he's not. He was true to himself and his passion for comedy, and people loved him for it. 3. Take risks. Sir Alexander wasn't afraid to take risks and try out new jokes. He didn't let fear of rejection hold him back, and it led to his biggest success. Pattern interrupt, can you think of a time when you took a risk and it paid off? Share your story with us. Section 3 continued. So, there you have it. The secret to Sir Alexander's comedy success was simple yet effective. He knew his audience, was authentic, and took risks. And even though he died laughing at his own joke, his legacy lived on. He inspired a generation of comedians and showed that laughter can see,